it still felt like a carry because Jimmy still was
No,
Jimmy, right? Bomb disappeared for a bit. Jimmy put his heart out in that game,
he
so it
did
was
take it
like
to 6.
that's why I feel like this team is better.
This team right now?
Yeah, this Miami team is better than the team
Wow.
that went against the Lakers. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Fanatic Islanders, your home for sports and sports entertainment. And do we have a good one for you? But you know it is. It's another Saturday, another good day to talk about sports. Me and Macario in the stew, in the breeze.
Chilling.
You know, we can give you our sports and we can highlight our main topic today. Everyone else sends their apologies. Justin is over at MomoCon.
What is that?
I'll let Justin say when he comes back. I don't wanna misspeak.
Okay.
Prince, I forgot to message Prince again.
I had a feeling, but
And
I thought about it. Like
yeah, I forgot to
in the
message.
bit, I was like, "Wow, yeah,
Yeah, I forgot to
he'll
message.
be back."
Yeah, I forgot to message Prince again. That's my bad. And Kareem, I said his name for the first time
Oh wow,
in weeks.
yeah. It's been like
Um,
10 episodes.
he said he would come. He said he's free in the evening. It is nighttime, so
Yeah,
we know how that goes. So,
yeah.
appreciate him, but follow his podcast, Kadeem's World, if you haven't already. The card and description should be popping up any moment now.
Show love, show love.
Show love. He branched off. He had to do bigger and better things. Wish him nothing but success in this venture. So
Yeah.
yeah, anything you want to talk about?
Oh, not really, man. It's a holiday weekend. Can't complain. Can't complain. It's good stuff, man. That's all.
Yeah,
Just happy about that.
got the final game of the regular season coming up in flag football. Sunday
Uh-oh.
coming. Yeah,
Looking, man.
looking very bleak. I mean, we get playoffs. Every team makes playoffs, but hey,
Wow.
it don't matter what you do in the regular season. It matters what you do in playoffs, right?
Fail.
Right.
Fail.
So, we come in defending champions regardless. We're defending champions until we get kicked out.
Yeah.
Until we get kicked out.
So, what are the issues right now that y'all didn't have last year?
It was just synchronization, like among the players, just players being in sync with one another.
A lot of people retired.
Not a lot of people retire, but it's just like trying to figure out scheme, system. You think we had a lot of retention on our players, so you think it'd been a smooth transition.
You would think.
But it hasn't been a smooth transition, just based on trying to do things a little bit differently. The line is a little bit different, but that isn't too much of a big thing. Offensive line, that is, we haven't changed much in the offensive personnel. Defensive personnel is pretty much, it's similar. There's a lot of it's completely almost a whole new secondary besides one person.
I see
so
the problem now.
it isn't a problem, but it's like after a while we stopped letting up a lot of scores, so it was like holding teams to like 14, just and it's not like sometimes that would have been offensively and defensively coordinating. So even if we hold them to a stop, and if there is a pick six, and we've held the ground. It's just offensive sync that we're going to do. So tune in, come out to the field, you'll see the difference. So like I said, in the playoffs, all you need is a 3-game win streak, which is very doable. Is very doable. On the women's side, they're doing okay. They're doing good. They have a chance to clinch the 3rd seed tomorrow, actually.
Yeah.
So, looking forward to that. Looking forward to building on the success that we've had in the season and just like moving forward and what we could do.
You gotta remind them, tempt them with the championship episode.
Oh yeah, I gotta tempt them.
Yeah.
I already gave them my spiels. Hey, I've been to 4 championships. I lost 3. So like you don't want to be on the losing end. You want to be on the winning end. So do whatever you could do. Play every single game like it's your last game because you never.
At least
know
you in the
play
builds.
again. That's true. That's true. I had to get that one.
Yeah.
But do you have a sports fact?
Yeah, I do have a sports fact. Yeah, let's stick with basketball since things heating up, getting close to the finals. The sports fact for the day is the Philadelphia Warriors were the first I guess, since the NBA merger team to win a championship. And yes, it's the same Warriors. They moved to San Francisco afterwards.
Yeah, that's understandable. I could see it. That's Wilt, right?
No, that ain't even Wilt. Is that Wilt yet? No, that ain't Wilt yet.
Yeah, but that gotta be Wilt.
No way.
That gotta be. He
was 40s,
with the Warriors, though.
He was with the Warriors,
but we don't have no film, so he had to be in the 40s.
He ain't with no championship with them.
He had to be in the 40s, but because, like, dog, we really, as a world, as a human being, as a base, believe in that he scored 100 points, and we have no film.
It's like they had film every other game too, though. That's the funny part.
No one is alive to even say that happened.
Yeah.
No one is alive to say that that happened.
I mean, the ones who could say it is like, why would I believe you?
It's like, yeah, but there's literally no film.
Yeah, so yeah, if he was a Warriors fan, which I think we only have like 3, and they just became Warriors fans.
No, see, the Bahamas really has a
what?
I mean,
a bandwagon problem.
not even a bandwagon problem, but it's like we have like 4 major teams. If you look at it, in the country, we got Lakers, Miami, Boston, and then I feel like the 4th one is the Warriors. Believe it or not,
I don't know how. 2012.
No, but like I said, I don't know how, but the 4th one is the Warriors, because then I think 5th would probably be the Bulls, but the Bulls was like Jordan people.
I feel like every country probably have some Bulls.
Yeah, but
if we being real,
we know why they're Bulls fans.
Yeah.
So,
which is sad, but
yeah,
because I mean,
yeah,
Jordan ain't coming back through those doors, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry to break it, but anyways, let's move on.
All right,
let's move on. Where we going with the sports rant?
Yeah, I haven't gotten any takes today or last week.
I have a take, going on to the main topic. I feel like I understand why Kareem always mad at us, but I get it.
Who Kareem?
Abdul-Jabbar, bro.
Oh.
I get it now, but that man gets no respect. I was going through all the stuff getting ready for this episode. It don't make sense. It does not make sense. 6 championships, 6 MVPs. Championships in college every year. What more does this man need to do to get some respect?
I mean,
he wasn't even called the GOAT once.
Who was he going against? I mean, he had the scoring title for the longest, so
he's going against prime Celtics. Prime Celtics.
Okay. I mean, you gotta look at it, right? So basketball was fairly new about then.
Okay.
So they're not gonna claim you as the greatest of all time. You got hindsight. Hindsight is always 20/20. So at the moment, they're not gonna claim you as the greatest of all time because you don't know what's to come.
I have 6 MVPs though.
No, I know you don't know you don't know what's to come, and you don't know there's more competition, I think, spread out among the league now, because I feel like we put in such an emphasis into not we, but the world has put such an emphasis into training, into how to get the person just to get the person be the better than what they were in the past, or get the players today better than the players that were in the past.
Yeah.
So competition is up. So, like, yeah, you could get 6 MVPs, but it's like, but you getting 6 MVPs in a watered-down league. Yes, you say prime Celtics, but every single member of the Celtics can win a MVP.
We can't call it a watered-down league, now.
No, not watered down, but it was very concentrated.
I hear you.
You didn't have the personnel that we had in today's league.
But if I dominated
in that league, so you're probably the greatest of that league. You're the greatest of that time.
Can you say that? Because we still call Babe Ruth the best ever.
Because baseball is what baseball is. Basketball is completely different.
I hear what you're saying, but like, he gets no respect. We say he in the top 3. I feel like it's more of this is a big man. He ain't flashy. He ain't giving us all the stuff.
He was very flashy. What you mean?
Not on a Jordan and LeBron, Kobe level.
Just because they dunking and they doing moves, but like, bro,
that's more exciting. Let's be real,
bro.
It's more exciting,
bro. Post moves back then were a lot better than they were today.
I hear you, but Bill Russell and Will Chamberlain was dunking up the place. So
it's like
Skyhook, I don't think at any level Skyhook is gonna be like, oh yeah.
No, because like, bro,
I love it.
Like I said, bro, like 17 times in this episode. I apologize. But you have big men, and like the thought process is this big man is going to dunk.
Okay.
And now you come and you got the little and I fall. This is like it was finesse then.
So you don't feel like he's disrespected.
I feel like he's disrespected, but then again, I won't call him the best because I feel like yes, it's possible, but I don't feel like the best person in the history of all basketball could be a big man.
Wow.
Because I feel like the skill set.
That's a wild take.
No, but I feel like the skill set of a forward, a guard outweighs what the big men were doing at the time. They weren't like a Jokic and like dribbling out the ball. Like they getting the ball in the paint.
So you feel like Jokic can't be the best ever?
If you build up on, he could be the best center ever.
Man, y'all go with me.
No, but I'm saying like it's possible he could be the best center ever because it's like, what are your parameters on?
But he can't be the best player ever.
As a big, I don't think he could be the best player ever.
That's rough. Sorry, 7 foot people.
No, because it just goes to big man mentality, right? It just goes to the little people or smaller people. The big men ain't gonna get every single call, right? Big men should have a lot more points and whatnot, but they're not gonna get that because you're a 7 footer getting fouled by a 6'1" point guard. Half the time you're not gonna get that call. So the world is against you trying to be the best ever because you are so big, so gigantic, so tall, so lean, so whatever the words you want to put in, that it's very hard for you to be the best ever because the world is not going to let you be the best ever. That's why you always
I agree.
Have the
I think it's a part of the marketing ploy.
Yeah, that's why you always have the LeBron, the Kobe, the Jordan. Even when it wasn't those three, and you got like Oscar Robertson.
They're ready to call Steph the best.
Yeah, you got already. Steph. It's like, so bro, it's like, he's a little man.
He just rich.
It was like, but he's probably the best shooter ever.
I mean, that's without question.
Yeah, so like we throw around this word best a lot because there's so much different thing. Oh, like, oh, this guy's the best left-hander ever. Oh, this guy's the best ambidextrous person ever. It's like it's so much different ways we could throw that word around. It's just like you're almost getting fatigued with it.
You do.
So, but as a center, I don't think a center could be the best player ever. Wow. I could think.
That's a strong take. You know?
I just don't think he could be it because the world's not going to let it happen.
Probably not.
The world's not going to let.
Nobody can relate to us.
Tim Duncan is probably the best power forward ever. Like our whole life, Tim Duncan usually was playing center.
Very true.
So like they still call him the best power forward, the prototypical power forward. Because Tim Duncan in today's NBA will be playing the 5, and the 5s are more what he was doing, but. No, a big can't be the best player ever. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all those bigs. I'm sorry for Victor. Victor may come close.
He might.
He may come close, like because he have like guard and like forward tendencies. Like if he could get to that as well as put on the big.
He gotta live up to the bill first,
huh?
You gotta live up to the bill first.
Yeah, I think he got put on weight though. He's way too skinny.
I just feel like Kareem just marks out everything that
a big could do.
Everything in his like life that he could do. Even going beyond basketball, he was like,
he could do it.
Top 3.
It's like you're not gonna
top 3
because you're not gonna put someone the best one. You're not gonna put someone first overall. Like no one has a consistent first.
What do you mean?
There's no one who could 100%. The world will never 100% agree who the best player is.
No, of course
because
not. Like
it's opinionated.
And probably still get like 25% people who think Kareem is the best. 25%.
25 is rough.
25%?
25 is rough.
How was that rough?
25 is very rough.
You mean like who
Like I say 25 is rough because I don't think it's that much people. Because like Kareem had the look at it this way, right?
You think Jordan got more than 75% of the world?
I feel like Jordan isn't as high as it was. I feel like Jordan now could probably be 60% or like close to 50. But you have to look at it like this, right? Kareem had the
50 and then...
Kareem had the scoring title. Kareem had the scoring title for forever. Right? He had the scoring title for forever. It stood for like 38 years. Right? And not once in those 38 years did I hear anyone, I'm 29, turning 30, right? Yeah, but I've never heard anyone say, oh, Kareem is the best player ever. Everyone's always Jordan is the best player ever. Bill Russell has 11 championships.
That's the problem.
Bill Russell have 11 championships, and you still don't hear people saying, "Oh, he's the best person ever." They always
That's the problem.
So, nah.
I think you got some people out there though who feel like he's the best, but I ain't got nothing to do with me. It is what it is.
It's like Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen played with Jordan. Was begging Jordan to come back when Jordan was playing baseball.
That's some personal stuff, man.
Yeah, and you say really like, LeBron, Jordan's a horrible player. It's like, bro,
I don't really get involved in that.
Bro, it's like you looking for money or you looking for TV deal. What's up?
Yeah, but like, I see why Kareem best.
Yeah,
I understand. I
understand, but that's the world.
Nope, but a lot of people, I mean, not a lot of people, but I still hear some people say, oh, I feel like Kareem, whatever. Because
it's a different time. I mean, yes,
it is.
But yes, like, but I'll give it to this, right? And if for Kareem to do what he did with the scoring title, right? And Kareem probably didn't have a 3-point arsenal. But I mean, he did have like the old 3-point, the foul on one and whatnot. But for him to do that, that's phenomenal. That's a big feat, right? But like I said, that's just people ain't gonna respect it.
Disrespect.
Yeah, the disrespect's gonna be
disrespect.
Yes, right.
Sick. Anyways, let's move on to the big,
Why
the big topic. NBA Finals. It's upon us. You want to start with it now or go back?
Start with it now. So at the moment, this episode is recording, the finals matchup hasn't been set.
Because of something crazy going on.
Yeah, something crazy going on. Boston is actually trying to be the first team in NBA history to come back from a 3-0 deficit, even though the game is tonight.
They'd be the first to force a game 7 if they win today.
I don't know. But they'll have to be they'll be the first to win. They'll be the first to come back from 3-0.
Boy.
Right? So Game 6 is tonight in Miami. They've been looking at the history, saying, oh, Boston, in the last 4 matchups between these two teams, Boston has always won Game 5. Miami's always won Game 6. So we'll see tonight. And hopefully this video comes out before the real NBA Finals kick off. Or in a game or two.
You know what a reverse sweep is, but
yeah, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Like I said, I don't think it's gonna happen.
Let's hope not, because
Spoelstra is too good of a coach.
I agree.
To do that, like even if they lose tonight and it goes 7, it's like, bro, you had a 4-game losing streak in the playoffs.
What's that?
No, any team that gets sweep, but
yeah,
it's like you got a 4-game losing streak in the playoffs, and to be up 3-0, and to lose 4 straight is like,
yeah.
Boston had the firepower, but I don't know if they have that much firepower. Right? And I was like, it's getting chirpy back and forth, and I feel like it's intentional on the Boston side. As hey, yeah, y'all don't want us to win one. So now you got the Miami players.
Yeah, you're trying to psych them out because you ain't got nothing to lose.
You got the Miami players now, like, okay, they won one. I was like,
tense them up.
Yeah, we got to tense them up.
Yeah.
So, but we do know that Denver's on the other side, and whichever team has to go against Denver, it's gonna be a hard matchup. Denver is very talented. Denver's very deep. Denver covers a lot of bases on what a team needs, and they're, like I said, they're very deep. They ain't afraid to shoot, and they have I guess, second place MVP on their team. Jokic.
If you want to say actual MVP, you could say it, man.
No, I mean he didn't win it. Like I said, I'm not going to take away from Embiid. Embiid deserved the MVP, right? Like Jokic got votes for a reason. Like he played well.
Nobody's remember second place though.
No one remembers second place, but when you already got 2 MVPs,
fair.
Yeah, so it's like it could have been close, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like that's going to be a hard matchup for either team, right? Boston or Miami. You got the tenacity in Miami. You got the offensive prowess, I guess, in Boston. So if I'm Denver, I don't know who I want to play. If I'm Denver, I want to play Miami.
I think Denver get out.
No, they don't. But if I'm Denver, I'm playing Miami. The reason is, I feel like Denver's going to win championship.
You want to play Spoelstra with it?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to play Spoelstra.
Wow. Why?
The reason why I say that is because I feel like Miami's bigs, you can take more of advantage of than Boston. Boston isn't afraid. We've seen in the Philly series, and we've seen in this series, Boston isn't afraid to to change up their lineup.
I agree with that.
Based on it, right? So, yes, you still got Tatum, you still got whatever. Denver defense ain't all that.
It's not.
So, Denver defense ain't all that. They gotta be praying to.
You let 80 drop 40 and then like.
Yeah, I mean they win though. They got sweep.
They did. But it's like the Lakers are even supposed to beat up. But yeah, they say don't talk about the Lakers. But I feel like this Heat team. You feel like this Heat team is better than the one that was in the finals?
The bubble?
Yeah.
No. I can't honestly truly I can't remember who was on the team. But
if Tyler Hero was healthy, let me see.
Okay, if Tyler Hero was healthy in this one, no, definitely not.
Because who they had at center? Deadman in the bubble.
No, they still had Baum.
But they had Deadman on the roster to do it.
Deadman was on the roster, yeah.
I know, I can't remember. I mean, I can remember, but like, it still felt like a carry.
It still felt like a carry because Jimmy still was Jimmy, right? Baum disappeared for a bit. Jimmy put his heart out in that game.
He did take it to 6.
That's why I feel like this team is better.
This team right now?
Yeah, this Miami team is better than the team that went against the Lakers. I just feel like I feel like we don't have this team without that team. First off, let me say that.
Okay.
You don't have that team without this team. They
can see that.
They was able to learn from what they needed to do and what they need to do to compete and whatnot. And like the guys, the undrafted guys and the low ranked guys stepping up.
Mm.
Right? You ain't worried about the high overall picks, doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that. It's just like they have Cody Zeller on their team. I didn't even realize Cody Zeller was still in the league.
He was getting minutes, bro. I was like,
I didn't realize he was still in the league.
I was like, what are y'all doing? But anyways, like you say, if you feel like Denver winning, I probably feel like Denver winning as well.
Yeah, so
I've been shocked before, so they probably losing.
you got Grizzlies in the finals.
They losing, bro.
You and the whole they got the Grizzlies in the finals. I was like, bro,
every prediction we made was wrong. First off,
every prediction you made was wrong.
What prediction you made was right?
The only prediction. Let me see what I had.
Was the Nuggets, and that was this round.
No, because I said if Clippers was healthy, I didn't pick the Clippers over the Suns, but I said the Clippers could beat the Suns if the Clippers found some kind of health. I said Lakers over Memphis. I said Warriors over. I had Warriors over Lakers.
That's my point.
I had Warriors over Lakers.
So who was right besides Justin? Shout out to Justin.
You can see, but Justin may be crying when he won't be. So
it might be, but we ain't know. We don't know. I mean, I feel like this was a year for nobody to get their predictions right. I that's why I like this playoffs more than any of the recent ones, to be honest. So this final should pop off, hopefully, or it disappoints. Who knows? Because the playoffs being so good, but we see. And I guess diving into history, it's even funnier now because what it was, we had the Celtics. If the Celtics make this finals, this would be the only decade where the Lakers and the Celtics, or if the Celtics wins this finals, the only decade when the Lakers and Celtics didn't win the finals would be the Jordan decade. I shouldn't be helping Jordan fans right now, but that was the time.
I mean, yeah, but you gotta remember, like, because the Lakers and Celtics was right before Jordan. Right?
Right after.
Magic, yeah, and like right after. So it's like, bro.
I mean, that's... I mean, not Celtics right after, because it was Paul Pierce. Shout out to Mitch.
But it's still decades. You say either or. So,
yeah.
I mean, ain't nothing you could do because Houston was on the ball. Houston was on the ball during that Jordan era too. So, ain't
I feel like they take advantage of disappearance though.
No, they did, but like you can't blame them for that. What you want them to do? Call Jordan from?
No, that's what I'm saying. But I mean, Jordan. It was like
bro, you show up to show up.
You did, but I mean,
who they play in the finals?
They played the Magic, and then they played who else? It's the Magic and someone else.
Yeah, so it's like, but you can't blame them for that. That's just what they had to deal with.
I agree. I ain't knocking them. I just saying, like, you have the number 1 overall pick. You should take advantage. So
that's like people always talking about the Warriors going against the Cavs when Kyrie was injured and Kevin Love was injured. It was just LeBron. And that it's like, wait, it's literally that's what happened. Injuries are a part of the game. You can't stop injuries. So it was like, yes, it's very unlikely, but you still go out. You still have your 5 on the court and you still ball up.
I mean, I don't knock it, I just saying, like, that's what they were supposed to do with the first overall pick. So, like, if you didn't win that, then we have a lot of questions for Hakeem, because, like, what are you doing at this point?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, okay, we gonna take the history trip now. The history lesson. Start with the 50s. Lakers been winning since then. Then you get the 60s. Celtics pretty much out of. That was just Bill Russell.
Yeah.
And Bob Cousy. It was just. And it's like, they was even flashy, bro. It's like, you had Wilt there. Like, Bill Russell wasn't stopping Wilt. He was just slowing him down,
Well, the thing is, right, if you just let one person go off, and you got it's like,
I agree.
Bill had the better team.
I agree. And they was playing defense back then. And what I mean by defense is probably punching people up. Punching people up, but
there was murdering back then.
It was like, anyways, just punch him, but he probably still scored 25, but just punch him, please.
Yeah, it's murder back then. All right, defense.
Yeah, like, so Bill was getting his rebounds, Bob Cousy was passing the ball. They scoring a little bit and punching up Wilt and winning championships. I can't be mad at it. 70s is all over the place, though. Everybody's winning championships in 70s. I don't know whose era that was. Celtics came back a little bit, some more.
70s.
But they had Havlicek. Knicks won some. Who else win? Trailblazers.
Philly went no.
Did Philly
where Dr. J was?
See, that's why it made Dr. J so impressive. He went in the 80s. When the Lakers and Celtics were still balling like crazy.
Yeah, you could catch someone sneaking. You could sneak up on someone.
I'm impressed. I can't be mad. Did he? I think he might have swept them, Did he sweep the Lakers?
No, man, don't say that. We can look it up.
I think so. Man.
We can look it up. Post at Kareem. Add that into the clip, eh?
I think so, man.
There is no post at Kareem.
There is not real. Who else to win? Oh, yeah. I can sneak my Pistons in now. And then, like we say, Jordan
had a hole in the 80s. Jordan had the 80s by the balls.
I mean, 90s. Yeah.
Yeah, 90s, sorry.
Yeah. And then, what else? 90s, 2000s. We know 2000s. Kobe and Shaq. Unstoppable. The only thing that stopped them was themselves.
Yep. Boy, they could have won so much.
That don't make no sense, man. It don't make no sense. But I get it, man. Shaq don't want to be in shape. And Kobe is crazy for the game.
Ultimate competitor.
Yeah, so it is what it is. Then you had the Spurs still. Oh, the Spurs dynasty was like 2000s as well. How you have two dynasties in one decade, man?
And the same conference, that's so crazy. Boy.
That's crazy, you know, way.
But you gotta give it up the Pop, gotta give it the Phil way.
Wait, how do you do that, way?
Because now you got this one. Because now you got them competing against each other, just trying to fight it out.
Yeah, that's crazy. Wow.
He was in the same draft, eh? No.
Who?
Kobe and Tim was the same draft?
They might have been, you know. Because, what was 98?
We'll fact check it.
Yeah. That would have been a crazy draft, though.
We'll fact check it.
That would have been like 84 all over again. But what else?
2000s and the 2000s. Well, no, 2000s. Yeah. 2010s.
LeBron and Steph pretty much shout out, so I can't say that.
Yeah. Wait, the Miami Dynasty. Another two dynasties again? Miami Dynasty. Well, they was at the same time.
Yeah.
They kind of passed the torch.
Yeah. Because
you got Miami Dynasty, right? Dallas kind of stopped them the first time.
Which still don't make sense.
No, because like Dallas was in 2000 as well. When they beat Wade.
Yeah.
No, the first one.
Wade? No, Wade beat them.
No.
What do you mean?
Dirk have one or two?
You won, Wade.
Oh, my bad. I freaking out. My bad.
Yeah, Wade. That's right, Wade.
Oh yeah.
That's why Wade respected, man. That's why Wade respected, man.
I freaking know. Pardon me.
And Paul Pierce got E1. That's when the Celtics was trying to come back.
Pardon me.
You okay, mate?
Yeah, I good.
You sure? Just leave it.
I good. Freaking out, but I was like, wait, I could swear Dirk had two. You couldn't tell me Dirk ain't had two, baby.
What other East team went in the 2000s?
You couldn't tell me Dirk ain't had two, baby.
Oh, the Pistons, yeah.
You couldn't tell me Dirk ain't had two.
You okay, mate?
I ain't in disbelief right now, baby. I know Dallas played Miami twice. Yeah,
that's why everybody's mad at LeBron, bro. It's like, but you don't let nobody get one, but
yeah, no.
You don't let that happen.
No.
And you're supposed to get your revenge on the Spurs twice.
Yeah,
not once.
He really, because Kawhi going there and just.
Yeah, I don't know how Pop keep getting so lucky with these players. It's ridiculous.
Wait, sometimes it's the players, but like hidden potential, just bring it out. You can't do nothing with this team.
Because like literally all they needed was a lockdown defender, but he didn't even need to play offense, but it was sickening, but
no, and he still got his crew.
Yeah, that was sick. That was sick. It's like, yeah, we just need a young lockdown. Mm-hmm. Bing, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Warriors come. Even more sick.
Only thing stopped that. The only thing stopped that dynasty was injuries. Injuries ended it earlier than I thought. KD leaving. Well, no, KD got injured in that last one with Toronto.
Yeah.
So.
Which they could have won as well.
Yeah, Kawhi. I'm not gonna say Kawhi snuck it, but like you do what you gotta do. You put him in a box and one. He's the only person there. You put him in a box and one, and just he ain't gonna beat you. Everyone else can beat you.
Yeah. You know what I realized when I was looking, like research and all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Super teams really don't have that much Embark, but
I feel like they give you more of a.
They could get you over the hump, but it's like
they get you over the hump and they could get you closer to the finals. But the fact is that there's so much super teams now. Not super teams, but so much
but I mean like
all-star. It's so much like it's so much all-star teammates. I'll say all-star teammates.
I guess inorganic super teams, I should say.
So so much of them now is just like every single one of them can't get there.
Yeah.
And then people are gonna question whether or not this Denver team is a super team, and it's not.
It's not because it's homegrown.
It's homegrown.
I can't call
but you can homegrown in a super team.
You can, but I mean, it just don't feel the same as somebody saying, "Yeah, I get traded."
Because Thunder with KD, West, Harden. Yes, they were young, but like looking back at it, people gonna be like, "Well, that's 3 MVPs right there."
I blame the GM, to be honest.
So, I mean, Denver isn't a super team. Miami isn't a super team. Like there are really no super teams.
That's what you're saying.
There are really no super teams. Like Miami was a super team. KD joining the Warriors, I don't think was a super team, but I feel like it was
that was definitely a super team.
Yeah, it was a super team.
That was definitely a super team.
The Nets were a super team with Kyrie, KD, and Harden.
And they ain't going nowhere.
They ain't gone. See, the thing is because I don't think they wanted to win in Brooklyn. I feel like they didn't want the city to get one. That's the only thing I can say.
He's a sicko, man.
That's the only thing.
What?
So there's no reason for that team not to work.
You sound like you hurt me.
No, but there was no. I was like, bro, that's like 3 offensive juggernauts right there. I was like, wait, what is stopping this team? And people was like, oh, they can't play defense. But you don't need to play defense if you're scoring every single time you touch the ball.
That was just sad.
But they have people who could score 50 every single night. But if you have 3 people who score 50 every single night, that's 150 people. That's 150 people. 150 points. And then they have Blake, who could play point forward there.
They had Clarkson for defense.
Yeah, but it's like, wait, literally.
I don't know why you needed all that. I'm Patty Mills, though. I'm Seth Curry, though. That don't make no sense. Who built that team?
I don't know. Oh, D'Antoni, I think. Because D'Antoni wasn't now. No, D'Antoni was in Sixers.
Oh, Steve Nash basically is D'Antoni, so.
But it's like.
You had no defenders, wait.
But even that, it was like, wait. Yeah, it's like, y'all don't need to play defense. Yes, playoffs is about defense, but bro, y'all don't need to play defense.
But what you need Patty Mills for, though?
Patty Mills just to shoot, just to spread the floor. So that way Harden or Kyrie could get to the rim, or KD could get to the rim. So if they can't double off a Patty. So if they can't double, so you have more shooters. So if they double off the shooters are wide open.
But the thing is, you have 3 shooters. Even if you try, you can't even double all 3 of them.
They're not gonna.
You only got 5 players.
The thing is, they're not gonna double off of KD. They're not gonna double off of Harden.
Mm-hmm.
So now you put in a player as like, Patty Mills. You go to sleep at night and be like, I double off of Patty Mills, and you ain't lose a wink of sleep. But you would double off of KD and be like, well, mother sick. I double off of KD.
Yeah.
So yeah, but you gotta,
I just feel like it was unnecessary though.
It was very unnecessary, but I guess they figured out what they need. I hope Steve Nash got another shot at the playoffs.
You serious?
I hope he gets
as a job.
Yeah,
as a head coach.
But I feel like I don't think he did anything wrong. That's the problem.
I feel like he do anything. Period.
No, but I'm saying, look at it, right? I don't feel like he did anything wrong. Like he was gifted that team.
Yeah.
So because he was gifted that team, people automatically thought, well, hey, you got one of the greatest point guards of all time. Mm-hmm. Coaching KD, coaching Kyrie, coaching Harden. 1, that's 3 egos right there. So it was like, I mean,
I don't feel like they respected him though.
No, that's what I'm saying. I want to get another shot to see what he could do. To see if like how Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd in his first year with the Bucks wasn't doing nothing. But then it's like, bro, you're right. Actually couldn't make a little bit of sense. So it was like,
so you give him one more chance.
Yeah, I gotta see. See the thing, I gotta see how he builds a team, or I gotta see what he does. He was gifted that team. Mm-hmm. So not super teams and highly offensive teams really run themselves. It's just like how you break down. And he had a defensive coordinator, whatever the term is in basketball, but he had
what's this thing go to?
Yeah. And like if KD foot wasn't online, yes. They probably would have won, right? But
yeah,
it's just you got to see how he could do. Because I feel like that team could have got the finals. Steve Nash could have got to the finals with that team. It's just you play it to get to the finals.
Yeah,
you play to get to the finals. So you're talking about the finals. You play to get to the finals. So if your coach ain't getting you to the finals, then yeah, you get a new coach. But that's what it is.
I feel like over the years, the Lakers are the only ones. I ain't even mad at saying this. To build dynasty super teams. You trade for Kareem. You trade for Shaq.
Okay. Yeah, because you're in a big market. So thing is, you know what you need to do, right?
Yeah.
Lakers have shown they're not afraid to trade for big men. Right? Because they know, like,
what exactly they want.
Yeah, you know you could win big with big men, right? They traded for Kareem. Like you said, they traded for Shaq. They traded for Dwight. Even though the Dwight Kobe experiment didn't work, but they still traded for him because that's how they do. They traded for AD. I mean, they 3 out of 4 right now with bigs and trading for bigs and doing it. So it's like teams that win find ways to win. So like, yeah, you could be stagnant. Yes, you could homegrown your team, but you at the end of the day, you're trying to get championships. So what are you going to do to get those championships?
So you feel like everybody who's, I guess, trying to do it without homegrown is following the Lakers blueprint?
Not necessarily. I feel like because the Lakers have such a success of winning, based off of their history, the Lakers now are trying to expedite. So it's always now, the Lakers is a big name.
Yeah.
Right? Kobe, LeBron, even going before them. It's like, so the Lakers are always thought to be in contention every single year, no matter who's there. Right? So the Lakers are going to do what they could do to keep relevancy. And they're going to try and compete at every single point in time. The Lakers had homegrown talent. They had Lonzo. They had D'Lo. They had Kuzma. They had Brandon Ingram. Right? All those players excelled when they left. Right? And coming back, I mean, D'Lo came back and did nothing. So that's like the one off. But like D'Lo going into the playoffs, D'Lo was balling. Going after the playoffs, D'Lo stopped balling. But it's like they tried to do it in-house. Because they had that same crew with Kobe. Trying to learn from him, trying to get those guys to there, right? LeBron going to the Lakers helped expedite that, as in, okay, now we don't have to wait as long, right? That's why
they got lucky with LeBron too.
They got lucky, but that's why they make that move for AD.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, Hart, BI, Lonzo, y'all gone.
Yeah.
Hey, give us AD.
Yeah.
And Pelicans, no, like, because Pelicans tried it too. Pelicans tried AD and Cousins. And that ain't work. And they was getting, like, so they was like, all right.
It was kind of working before Cousins get injured, you know.
No, that wasn't going on.
They was going on a little streaking thing.
They was going on streaks, but they wasn't doing nothing because they ain't had no guard play. They ain't had no good guard play.
I thought they won around in the playoffs. Because Pelicans ain't never win nothing. Let's be real.
Yeah, but they ain't had no good. They still, regardless, they ain't had no good guard play.
Yeah,
around
that's true.
that time, who was in the West? Harden, West, Steph. They wasn't getting out the West without good guard play.
Oh, of course not.
I wasn't expecting as much bigs as you got, and how both those bigs was guarding the paint, and they just had to like start splitting them out. They wasn't getting out the West with that guard play.
So with this blueprint we're talking about, do you feel like the Suns win any championships?
I feel like the Suns could. It goes back to what we talked about last episode, where they need to get a new point guard, or they need to be less reliant on Chris Paul and going to like Book and KD can get what they can get. Aiden needs to start playing so soft. So if they could get a banger, a bruiser down there, for real, kid you not, if they could get a banger, a bruiser down in the 5, who just say, I'm gonna get my rebounds, I'm gonna dunk up on whatever, right?
You think Aiden survive? I say 80.
Yeah, you did.
You think Aiden survived in the offseason?
No.
Trady going?
No. I feel like the only saving grace would be because they have a new coach. Monty's gone. So the whole thing was
Fair.
The whole thing was, oh, Aiden want to play for Monty. Was like, okay. I mean, whoever they sign next gonna have to figure out a role for him.
Yeah.
Right? Because Kevin Durant and Booker is 1A, 1B. The next person can't be a 4 or third option. They gotta be 2.
Yeah.
So that's how it gotta be.
Okay.
So they, like I said, they could. It just depends on how they go off in this off season. I feel like one, they need a believe it or not, lockdown defender. 2, and I feel like they need to bang it down now.
Traded him.
Yeah, but I feel like they need to bang it down now.
I know where they get any of that from.
Like this off season ain't gonna be much, but the saving grace is they could probably get what the boy name is from the Lakers? Ryu?
Hachimura.
Yeah, they could. I mean,
they could.
Lakers can't keep all of them.
Yeah.
Lakers can't keep all of them. Sixers probably can blow up. Boston may blow up if they don't win.
Is Sixers all blow up at this point?
It's still good. It's still relevant pieces going around.
See, my thing is, why I don't think Boston could blow up though, because in everybody's like first decade, they don't really be hitting. Like, I think Boston getting lucky that they even have all this talent right now at this point.
They are, but I feel like that's the reason why. Because I feel like at some point, Jaylen Brown is gonna stop trying to get disrespected due to likes of Tatum. I feel like he's putting up, or he's close to putting up, just as much numbers as Tatum. But Tatum gets all the spotlight. Tatum is always the dog. He's one. Jalen is 2.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like they're 1A, 1B.
True.
So that may happen like that. They may stop playing nice. I feel like they playing together because they're winning. But if they do lose, especially if they got swept, I feel like they're just gonna blow up for sure. Especially because like a lot
that'd be a lot for real. I can lie.
But a lot of them
that'd be a lot.
I feel like a lot of the Celtics players didn't like how the whole Udoka situation gone down.
I mean, I would have been hard too. I ain't gonna lie.
So like, yeah, you suspend him, fine, but you let him go to another team when he literally just got us to the finals.
That PR pressure, be serious.
No, it's not even that, but it's just like he messed with the wrong person.
He what?
He messed with the wrong person.
Yeah.
And someone that's out to already messed with the wrong person.
Yeah. Anything else you would like to add?
I think I got it.
That's it. I think the only thing left to do is enjoy the finals. Whoever get the Larry O'Brien trophy, congratulations. I don't think, anyone expected that. Except Justin, maybe.
I feel like Justin, unless the Celtics, Justin ain't gonna do it. Because Justin,
but he ain't gonna let us live. But
he can see Boston, he'd be like, wait, Boston coming back. I saw when Justin see this clip, but Justin gonna be like, yeah, wait, Boston in 7. Boston coming back. Boston gonna sweep the finals.
Sweep the finals?
Justin. I feel like Justin gonna say that.
I mean, I'll offer fundamental, but I mean, jeez. Ain't that serious.
Yeah.
But anyways, it's another good episode from the Fanatic Islanders. Hope you appreciated it. Hope you like, comment, you subscribe. You watch another video. We got plenty more for you to see. So enjoy the finals like we said. And yeah, we'll see you next time.
You'll be safe.
It's your home for sports and sports entertainment. Catch y'all next time.